Hey everyone, Eric from workfromyourlaptop.com here, and in today's video we are covering the top 5 websites for selling your photography online and how you can create your own photography website on your own domain to dramatically increase sales. Let's check it out. So before we jump into the top 5, let's first briefly cover the difference between selling your photography on an established website versus selling your photography on your own, because the pros and cons of each could really determine the direction you want to go in, or if you want to use a combination of both like I recommend. First, when you're using an established website, the huge upside is there's already loads of traffic already going to it. There's tons of people globally who already go to this website to buy photography. However, it is very easy for your photos to get lost in a sea of competition. Your competition is literally right next to you on the same screen. So even though that website's getting tons of traffic, how much of that traffic is really going to your photos? Conversely, when you're using your own photography website, the downside of that can be, well, it's not established. There isn't already a huge amount of global traffic going to it. How are people going to know that it's there? However, when you learn and understand how to drive massive targeted traffic to your content, then you are no longer getting lost in a sea of competition because there is no competition on the screen. It's just your photos and all that traffic is coming just for your content. So let's dive into the top 5 and then I'll give you my top recommendation for how to build your own. Number 1 on our list of top 5 websites where you can sell your photos online is Adobe Stock, formerly known as Fotolia. Now what I'm going to do with each of these websites is I'm going to highlight their main points, and then if you want to deep dive further on your own to see if they meet your needs, you can do that. Now, if you're a photography lover, then you're very familiar with the Adobe brand name. That's because they are the creators of both Photoshop and Lightroom, which are immensely popular photo editing software programs. And what is great about Adobe Stock is any photo you upload to Adobe Stock becomes available in other Adobe applications, meaning your photos can then be available to millions of Adobe users. Now, the royalties at Adobe Stock are spectacular. Royalties range from 20 to 60%. That's really high, guys, for any photo selling website. And they are non-exclusive, meaning any photo you upload to Adobe, you can also sell on other photo websites. Number 2 on our list is Shutterstock. Now, Shutterstock has been around 15 plus years with 200 million images and sellers who have reportedly made over $500 million to date. So there's a lot of people using Shutterstock and a lot of people making money. Now, royalties aren't quite as good as Adobe, but they're still solid. Royalties range from 20 to 30%. And they are non-exclusive. So if you're selling on Adobe Stock, might as well also sell on Shutterstock. Number 3 on our list is Alamy.com with 195 million plus images and boasting to be the world's most diverse stock photo collection. Now at Alamy, they're going to determine the price points. However, their royalties are spectacular. 50% royalties on the sales you make from photos uploaded to Alamy.com. And they, like the other 2, are non-exclusive. So add Alamy to your list of websites where you're selling your photos. The more avenues of sales you have, the more revenue potential. Now, the 4th site I'm going to show you is one that isn't usually thought of when you think of photo selling websites, because in and of itself, it is not a photo selling website. Etsy. We are very familiar with Etsy, but most people simply think of Etsy as a place where moms are buying very unique crafts for their kitchen or their bathroom, what have you. However, Etsy has a huge audience base, over 30 million users, which is a lot more than a lot of these other photo selling websites. So because of that pure traffic alone, you can get lots of eyes on your photos. And they have different ways to sell. You can not only sell digital images, but you can also sell prints as well. With Etsy, you also have more control. You're able to price your own photos and you can control how to display them. So don't fall asleep on Etsy. From a pure traffic standpoint alone, they're a solid option for selling your photos online. Last but not least, and I really like this one, guys, 500px. What's really good about 500px, you're able to create a portfolio of your images and earn money. And what I really like personally is, see this right here? They have something called the Pulse algorithm. So if you are someone like me who loves analytics, with statistics and Pulse, you get valuable insights into how your photos are performing. You ever wondered how many clicks a certain photo is getting or how it compares to your competition? This is what you get with 500px. And what is really great, if we scroll down here a little bit, you can choose if you want to go exclusive with their licensing. With 500px licensing, you can earn 60% royalties. As it says, one of the industry's highest rates when you license your photos exclusively with their distribution partners. Now, this doesn't mean you can't sell any of your photos anywhere else online if you're exclusive to 500px. It just means that those photos are exclusive to 500px. They also have a non-exclusive royalty tier, which is a little bit less, but still solid at 30%, where you can sell all the other photos that you have on other websites. So why not add this to your list of websites where you're selling on, and then have a sub-niche of your photos that are exclusive to 500px that no one can get anywhere else, and for those you can earn 60% royalties. Another really solid option for you. And now for what is really my favorite of all these options, guys, because selling your photography on someone else's website is fine and I encourage it, but if you really want to maximize your revenue potential and take full control of your photography, then it's time to consider doing so on your own website, on your own domain, on your own real estate. And don't worry, if you've never done anything like this before, the training platform I'm connecting you with called Wealthy Affiliate is absolutely free to try. You can jump in free, create your free starter account, see how you like it, and start building. And if you decide, hey, this is something that I really enjoy, you go all in, all the bells and whistles, all the training, it's less than $1 a day. So I highly recommend incorporating this with the photo selling websites, because wouldn't it be nice to have your own website that you're in full control of, that you don't got to split the profits with anyone else on, that's getting lots of traffic, that you've learned how to monetize that traffic in countless ways, that's making $1,000 per month a few months after having built it. And I'm not exaggerating when I throw out that number. I'm speaking from my own personal experience. If you'd like to see my personal results, check out my Wealthy Affiliate review. I'm very transparent with it, and by going through any of my links when you create your free starter account, you'll actually get me as your personal support coach in your corner, so I can put you on that same fast track to success and help shave weeks, if not months, off the time it would have taken you to reach your goals on your own. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe, and if you have any questions over any of the websites or how to build your own, please leave them in the comments section below, and I'll see you next time.